Good morning, y'all. What day is it? Saturday, I think. Hazel and I are on our way to return the cable box that they sent me that was defective. And also, I got the wrong dirt. I told y'all it was 5 bags for $10, which would be plenty and leave me for some more potting. Well, I thought it was potting soil, but it's not. It is dirt that you mix in with your dirt. Well, I did put one bag in the flower pit and I mixed it in all really good with some perlite, but I'm returning that because I'm afraid if I put all of that in there, it might, I think it's got some pretty strong fertilizer in there, and I don't want to burn my little plants up. So that's what we're doing this morning. Oh, somebody asked me, they said I do a lot of running around and I must spend a fortune on gas. I've told y'all before that everything I need is in this little area where I live. So just out of curiosity, first of all, I never use cash. I always use my debit card, so it makes it really easy for me to track stuff. So I went through for a month, and I started from yesterday. So I calculated the amount that I spent on groceries, and also I included any fast food money that I spent. So in a month period, I spent $272 on food. Now, when I went to Walmart, I probably got a couple of things that were not food, but that's okay, I don't care. And then I calculated what I spent on gas. I spent $72 on gas in a month period. So, and I know y'all don't get excited. I know I don't owe anybody anything, and maybe that's personal. I don't consider that personal. I don't consider that personal. It's just what I spend on gas and food. It's not like I'm giving out my debit card number or all of my passwords or codes or pins or anything like that. I don't mind. I spend $144 a month for my phone, which I use for my business. And the tax dude said I need to come up with a formula, not a guesstimation. The IRS does not want any guesses, but some kind of a formula that helps me pinpoint how much of that money every month goes towards my business and then personal use. Well, y'all, if anybody knows how to do that, if you could tell me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm headed over to the copy place to make copies of the little coupons that you send in with your tax payments. They only give you one because they want you to pay everything at once. Not happening. So I don't mind telling people that. Hazel's insurance is $54 a month, her health plan. Oh, you little booger. He pulled right into my parking space. Oh, there's one right here, but this gentleman's got his door open and he's trying to type a package. When he sees me, he's going to close his door a little bit. You're okay, sweetie?
Excuse me?
You're okay now?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I don't care. My new cable internet amount is $98. Who cares? I don't care if people know what I spend. You know. Now, I'm not going to sit down and make a list of everything and, I'm not going to do that. But if you ask me specifically, like my lot rent, it's rent controlled, y'all. I spend, my lot rent is $369, which is mind-blowing in Oceanside, California, which is right on the beach. Mind-blowing. And that's how important rent control is. And a lot of y'all will send me links to stories about how trailer parks are getting scarfed up by these big, greedy companies, and they're finding ways to get rid of residents. Well, basically, what they're doing is when a person gets ill, and you cannot move old trailers out of a trailer park. It is so expensive. And if your trailer's old, it's going to fall apart. You could never move my trailer or anyone else's trailer out of our park. They would fall apart. The tires on mine, they're rotted. It's been sitting there for 60 years. But so that's the main thing they do. Getting rid of rent control is very difficult. And there was investigations or research, I would say, on this very subject before my cottage was purchased. It doesn't mean that there's no way on earth that this could happen. But I'm going to tell you it'd be very difficult. So what these greedy people do, these corporations and these shareholders, I ask you, why is it so important that you would have enough money that you could never spend it in your lifetime? Why is that so important? I'll tell you why. It's because you are greedy. I think that's evil. I think it's sinful. But that's just my opinion. So what they do is when poor older people or people that are not older get seriously ill, and they have to either go to a nursing home or some kind of facility, they cannot live alone. Maybe they don't have family. They try to sell that home. The park owners have to approve new people moving in. It's not legal, but they can disapprove people. People don't know their rights. So, if you're trying to sell it and they're disapproving all the applicants, and you have to get approved before you can buy the mobile home. So they blocked that. What choice do you have? You have to abandon it. And I have not researched this particular point, how long it is that a mobile home, how long it takes for a mobile home to be considered totally abandoned, and then it becomes the property of the park owner. I don't know how long that is. But if you're in a nursing home and you're living on your Social Security, your mobile home was paid for. You can't afford to keep paying the lot rent. All of your money is going to your nursing home, your new residence. That is disgusting. Now, it is possible that the residents in a park can buy the park. They can purchase the park. And you don't all have to be rich. This has happened in some cases. Now, I didn't do research on that either. I did read about it. It's a possibility. And there are nonprofit organizations that will help people accomplish this. Again, I have not researched this. Maybe I will when I have time. So these are the main things that happen when these greedy people step in. I don't know why our government cares so little for the really low-income people. Why do we not have more rent-controlled places to live? Greed. Why do we not have more low-income housing? Greed. Our government could help us if they wanted to. Now, I'm not saying give us a big old handout and give us free housing and, all that crap. I'm just saying they could make it possible for poor folks to not be homeless. And there are some places that are really trying to do that. They're trying to focus on, and San Diego County is trying to do this, focus on helping people to not become homeless in the first place. Now, that's a good thing. Anything you can cut down to cause us to have more homeless, mentally ill population is a good thing. So, I don't know how I got on that subject, y'all. You know how it works for me. But there's another issue that I'm going to make a video on right away. And it will go before this one. It will go before any other because it's very important to me. So, this is enough for that one, y'all. Do something fun today. I'm going to work in the yard. And I'll talk to you later. Bye now.